oneownercarguy.com, and I'm gonna get to moving as I'm talking because it's even later, and I just want you to see this again. Look at that stinking reflections across the hood. I love these W140 big body cars like this. It was just when Mercedes had finally made it, and in 92, 93, 95, 99, you were the shiznit if you had one of these. Now everything's round, looks the same, all the parts are made in Mexico. These are the way to go. This is the last of the breed here. The last of the real Mercedes. So that's a quick. It's gonna be the mechanical on it. This one is a light project. I've actually replaced the wiring harnesses on this car. Look at that. So the most horrid thing is done. Now, to be clear about something, and Nathan, here's the clear thing about Nathan. Nathan is not Mr. Whatchamacallit guy, fuel injection. Let me get this, by the way. Up, down, somewhere in the city, in, out. And this thing, the options, this thing seems to have been maintained. I don't know exactly what that switch is. It may be for the cloaking versus the radar. This may put it on radar and not cloaking. Cloaking and radar. Sensitivity, I don't know. Off is the middle, it seems. So like I say, fuel injection type stuff, not my shtick. And you wouldn't know that, it seems how everything on this lot is fuel injected. So I've got a lot of cars, 150, and I can't exactly take the time and focus and fix them all. It's just impossible. Look how beautiful that is. It's just absolutely impossible. So I'm trying to pass them on down the line. I'm gonna pull this off and show a little bit more in depth here. I just put them on loosely to where I could do just that. Crack in that piece, as you can see right there. And this cost me a pretty penny. And it ran before, and it shifted, everything was good before, man. And after, they said they think that we're sucking air from the manifold now. Whatever that means. On this car, I don't know. I know that that tube was off right there, whatever that is. And there you can tell and see all that was put in and everything. So I guess maybe, I wonder if they didn't plug and play it right into the right hole, maybe. I don't know. I know I paid good money to get it done. I know it ran before, it just had that issue starting in. And when we cracked the things and seen what we were dealing with, at the time, this was the one I was going to drive. And so I got the wiring harness done. Now I'm going to leave these on here loosely, just barely tied in. Whoa! Come on now. Don't you hate that? And yes, I have cleaned the motor a little bit. Look at how clean the parts are. I'm serious. The parts are clean. Now I'm going to put this inside to where it doesn't sit here and fold up and then break or something stupid. That's why it was inside before. So what I've been told is we believe that it's a mass airflow sensor type thing or something like that. They believe it was sucking air. Another guy told me, well, that just can't be. You don't get into that part when you change your wiring harness. Here's what it does. All the lights come on, like it should. Wouldn't it be something if I just out of fuel? I'll try that. But I don't think it's it. Like the pedal, it doesn't feel right. It pushes too easy, you can't see it. And you can throttle it into running. Throws the ASR and throws that code. Here we go. Hasn't ran in a while, but you can hear there's no knocks. And I can smell of old gas. But you're not going to accelerate much more than that. Well, hang on. So, that's that. That's where you are. It'll run on its own accord now. Just like that. It just feels hampered. I can put my foot into it more and it'll grow. I'm not going to go over 4,000. It sounds nice. It just ain't firing right. It's got the wrong air-fuel mixture, or I don't know. Runs on its own accord though. Just doesn't want to accelerate the way it should. So that is the deal. I'm going to see about starting it one more time. Just let it idle. Well, now that did it. Now you know my battery light's on too. I just noticed that. No, it's not. But I'll tell you what. That sure made things go different. It's just not running enough power to run that air conditioning compressor. No, that's what it is. So that's what you're dealing with here. Pretty good running little car before we got that. But what I thought would fix it too is getting that air compressor rebuilt. Now I'll tell you what, it's hot. Well, my card was out of space, so I figured I'd clip it on walking up to it. I like it at this time of night. That's what she said. Okay, so I had this thing going. I thought replacing the wiring harness was gonna fix it. No gas or nothing. Watch, I'll start it up again to where you see I'm not having to throttle it. Fires right up. Idles. You really almost know nothing was wrong with it. Now I've also been told catalytic converter, but I feel it's the air mixture coming in. The low setting works. The high there we go. Sticky buns. Hot buns after this. I don't know what that one is. Dampening in the back or something? I'm not sure. Can't test the radio switch because I don't have a radio. Wow, under here has got the blocked off thing on this here. It actually will come up. I don't know what the motor's to under there, but it's there. And if I wanted to click that back down, there we go. Wait. I'm gonna leave that. That one's a little loose too, like it is, you can see. Okay, that's the deal. Lights and such. Let's see these. Yep, boom. These usually, let's just say this one's out. That! The air breather. There's that side. These usually, see, that side was just not on there all the way. That's what it was. This side has got a crack there on that thing, and it's not on there, and it's not giving pressure where it should. Like even when it's in there, that one will work, watch. But it's not, this one isn't pushing the whole thing down. So, it's all functional. This end, when it's down, is loose. If it's not down, it's not loose, it's all good. They just don't work. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna let you hear this thing outside. Beautiful. I'm gonna pop the hood for you. Breeder, come on. Come on, breeder. It's like the daddy, you're not over here. Oh God. The veterinarian has to give her separation anxiety Valiums. Puppy Valiums, if you will. Runs like it should. It's a tight running little Modinka. And I'll tell you what, I've put a lot of money into the wiring harnesses and getting them replaced. So it's done, but now it could be the mass errors. I don't know. The thing is a guy could start buying parts and trying things, but I'm not good enough at diagnosing what parts to buy. So then I end up with a whole car, basically. And I'm just not the man. So if you're a little bit mechanically man, well, this car could be for you. It's cheap. It's going to make you a deal. Check my website, oneownercarguy.com. I'm going to go around the back and everything. It's just a different time of night. And this might be the only time you've seen it. You might not have seen the other videos. If you haven't, there should be a link at the beginning of the video. Oh, yeah, and it smells like old gas. Woo! It smells like old gas. It smells like varnish almost. And it's poofing out the little smoke. No, it's not head gaskety type. Water in the oil. Whew, that's old gas. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this hood and show you one more thing. This is a nice car. And like I say, I've got 6 of these. No, I wouldn't drive this thing or try to drive this thing, I guess I should say. Okay! I was walking back up, and I don't know if one spins at one heat and the other spins at a different heat, but one's spinning right now on those. And I'm glad I did that. Wow, that thing's marked all the way up it. And you'll see the oil is not in any way. They could use a change, but that is not. Hang on. Sorry. Sorry this is hanging around my neck this way. I've just got an awful lot of stuff here to hang on to. That's what she said. There's no water in that. Straight up oil. Okay. One Owner Car Guy. oneownercarguy.com. That is your walk around of this beautiful 1993 Mercedes-Benz. I've got oil all over my fingers now, and I'm trying not to get it on my camera. That's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and probably let this thing run for a few minutes. I actually don't trust. I'm gonna have to wipe this on my leg. Never get oil on your leg. Okay, so I don't trust that fuel gauge. So I really don't. Wow, it's right up more a little bit now that it's warmed up. God, it runs smooth. It's just not running smooth, if that makes any sense. This piece is loose. They had probably been working on the seats or something. Okay, well that's your video. Thanks for watching. Click the links at the end and you'll see more of this car. Interior and exterior and all that good stuff. Sure looks good, man. We'll talk to you. oneownercarguy.com, hipstercars.com, 406-544-6919. Call me and buy it. We'll talk to you.